Scorpio, I already shuffled the cards and laid them out, so let's get into it. This week's message is all about being fearless. I know some of you are still dealing with legalities from the past, and some of you are dealing with them in the present and going into the future. I want you to have confidence and stoicism and be able to do what is best for you in a strategic way. That's what this week is calling upon. I think over the last couple of weeks, you've been getting a little pushback from those in the past that you've had to deal with in that kind of way. And it may be kind of trying to level itself out. And this is a moment not to be able to be scared and to be able to move forward, because love is even on the horizon for you, Scorpio. Such fantastic news. Let's get into why I'm saying it. The Five of Wands in that first placement, the general significator of the whole reading. Five is good luck in tarot numerology, and Wands is our creative energy, right? But there's always something to get over to get to the good luck in tarot. And here it's getting over our dragons of insecurities, fears, anxiety, that have been built up over the past trying time. And you've guys been dealing with trials and tribulations over the last couple of years, and you're really starting to see the horizon and that rising sun coming around you. So keep on believing that, because that's the point of the five. I need you to get to the good luck, and the only way to get there is to get over that kind of fear, right? And maybe part of the problem here is in that crossing card is the Knight of Swords. So that to me is kind of like God's way of getting the rubble from the past kind of strategy and analytical thinking and the thoughts that you've had to apply, getting that all out of the way so you can see a clear pathway. But it scares us when we're in a little insecurity moment, right? More thoughts on thoughts can no, I don't want any more thinking. But I need you to just trust that God's helping you out here, okay? Especially if you have to maneuver in a way that keeps the cards close to your chest. All right, and here's another indicator of that as well. And the third placement is the Temperance. So don't be scared of any thoughts, because Temperance is on your side here. She's laying the groundwork for you to move forward. And it also here, it gives you an advantage if you're dealing with people in situations where you have to have an emotional flow going. That's the Empress. She's a major arcana card. But the thing about the Empress, we need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves while we're doing this, okay? And that strategy might have you have to do that to get to your betterment. I know you understand this as well, but because you're the keystone in the Temperance, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And don't feel shameful or embarrassed or feeling like you might be shady by keeping those cards close to your chest or maneuvering in a way that just keeps the flow going so you could get to the end result, okay? And here's another indicator of why I'm saying that. The King of Wands is sitting in the fourth placement, the gut, I'd like to say. And the King is great if you have advertising, marketing, or promotion, or if you're kicking off entrepreneurial ideas or business ideas, or even just putting yourself out as a hottie tamale. He's your favorite, right? He gives you that little extra spark. But if he's part of the reason why you're still dealing with insecurities and fears, like an emotional distant partner or any kind of relationship family member, and he's been appearing just as a shammer, someone we don't even know, that just kind of takes us for our worth, okay? So don't let that reflection get to you, okay? Use it to your advantage by overcoming those fears, okay? And I'll also give you another clue here as to why you can breathe easily in this area and have that confidence. In the fifth placement is the Six of Swords. The fifth placement is the past reflection, right? Six is a celebratory state in the area of our thoughts. But we're more feel like we're a boxer in the ring, like, come on, who's next? But there's nobody in the ring with you anymore. You fought that a battle for identity, character, breaking the authority figure, breaking stereotypical ways, especially for women in particular. That's the journey of the swords to the ancient tarot. So it's a good that's in the past reflection, and God and the universe is giving you a reward here in the sixth placement in the present. The Three of Cups, I want to fall in love, I want to get married, I want to fall in love with myself, community, just getting out there, friends, family, everything gets a refresh in the area of the heart. Look how beautiful that is. Even in Shadowland, we can still be connecting our heart, and you want this. So connect your heart anywhere, Scorpio. It's like magic when it does, okay? And believe that the future holds your good favor. And seventh is another direct extension of the first placement, right? It's about ourselves. So while you're finagling with those fears and anxieties and those dragons, your heart and your spirit is saying, let's go create something new in the area of the Pentacles. It's the material world. The Ace is the upsurge of energy. And in my deck, he's just come out of the water. So spiritual, mystical, you've been enlightened. So you've learned some stuff. And now you want to apply this to the next part of your life and in that area of the Pentacles, right? Family, home, relationship, work, community. They all get touched in such a special way when a Scorpio gets engaged in this kind of creative way. And other people look at you like that. So Okay, I'll say this too. In the eighth placement is how other people view you. We got the Two of Wands, imagination, inspiration. You're coming out of a dark time. There's the Hierophant, the God, the healer. I take the universal message, God of the universe, and I make it a material reality. He's kicking it out of that cave now and say, go create, Scorpio, right? And that's how other people view you. So let's say the king is still kind of giving you a hard time. Throw them off the scent with emotional energy, and also too just being really confident in yourself. That's how other people view you. Use that to your advantage, Scorpio, and believe it yourself, because we got a validation here in the ninth place in hope and fear. At the major arcana card, the emperor, the boss, the leader, the mentor, business, law, contracts are all favored here. Again, if you're kicking off something, it's getting a great favor here in that work area, right? But if you need to overpower the king or keep yourself stoic and emotionally connected and just doing the right thing for your betterment in the long haul, even if it's a pill hard to swallow right now, the emperor says strategy and analytical thinking in your favor. And it's also in the exalted state when it appears to me, especially in that hopes and fears. So don't feel afraid to put your energy out there, your business calculate, your business knowledge and intelligence. Don't be afraid to be you, okay, in that smart business way, or hire people that are good for you like that. But the downfall of the emperor, especially in the fear area, he could be a bully and he could be aggressive. He could be pushy to get his way. So don't buy into that if someone's doing that. And that would be a downfall of the King of Wands here. So again, the hope is about you. You are the emperor. Believe it, okay? No fear. And the Nine of Pentacles, I can see in the 10th, the outcome, I can see how tired you are. But let me into a clue here, Scorpio. The 9 represents the completion in that area of the Pentacles. So that's why we're seeing that new stirring in you wanting to get it. But it makes you exhausted getting there to the end, right? But all your Pentacles are in a row. It's the way we're thinking about that exhaustion and how it tempered us over the past. So that's the key to getting over the insecurities here with that dragons. Just know that you're a little tired. Cut yourself some slack. You might have to do things that might make you a little uncomfortable out of your domain, but you rule this area of secrets and maneuvers. So don't feel like that, because it's for your betterment. And sometimes we don't get to name the game. All we have to do is play it. So just play where you could feel like you do the right thing for yourself, and that's the right move, okay? And again, in the bonus card, we see that here too as well, in the bonus of the Page of Wands, going along with that new energy, the upsurge along with the ace. And this guy is taking imagination, inspiration, and taking off, right? So again, under the Three of Cups, so what do you love, Scorpio? Who do you love? What do you want to do next? It's all there available to you. So don't fall prey to the humdrummy of the past or even what is going on presently. Get confident. Be fearless, because this is your week to really kick it into a new way, to separate yourself from the intellect and just focus on love and the spirit to make yourself happy. Okay, have a great week, guys. Oh, and if you're so inclined to like or subscribe, that would be awesome. And thanks again, guys.